Hey, what's up guys, it's SNipEz, and today, since it's Friday, we have another modern house for you guys. But before we start, I want to show you guys what we're going to be making next week, because I know I promised you guys a mansion, and I made a preview for the mansion, so I had an idea of what I wanted to make, and here's what came out. So next Friday, we will be making this, so stay tuned for next Friday if you guys want to make this mansion. This thing is amazing. It's probably the most realistic mansion I've ever made. Even has a garage. It's actually the first house I've ever made that actually has a garage. So stay tuned for that, guys. You guys will really like it. So let's get started on the modern house for today. And the materials that we will need snow and glass panes, and that's about it. I'm gonna have a bed so I can sleep during the night, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to sleep. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out our snow, and we're gonna start with the door, and the door is gonna be 2 wide. So make a doorway, so come up 3, then come across. So it should look just like that. Then come over 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then come over 2 from this side. 1, 2. And then from right here on this 4th block, you're actually going to come over 5, then place 1 on top. Just so we have a marker right there. Then come out 6 from this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it should look like that. Now what we want to do, we're going to come back to the other side, then place a 3rd block right here, then come out 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're going to place 1 block right here, then we're going to make a window 2 wide, so we're going to take our glass panes out, 1, 2, and then we're going to place 1 more thing of snow, and then we're going to place another 2 more windows, then again place a block of snow. And one more time, we're going to place 2 windows and another block of snow. So you're going to have 3 windows on this side. Now what we're going to do is this entire house, it's going to be 9 tall. The first floor, you're going to have 4 blocks of headroom. And the second floor, you're only going to have 3. So this counts as your first block. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then come across just like that. Then come up from all these pillars. Then we're going to fill all these in with glass panes. So we came up 9. We made all the windows just like that. Now we're going to take our glass panes out. And then just fill all these in with the glass panes. So we have our windows. And then we can get those out of the way. So make sure you fill in all 3 windows. Just like that. Alright, so now we should have all 3 windows filled in. Now we're going to come back to this side. And we're going to place windows right here. The window is going to be, how tall? 3 tall. So it should be just like that. Then come up with the snow blocks, and then come across, and then do the same thing, and come up 5. So it should be just like this. How many blocks are we at right now? We're at 4. And so we need to come up 1 more. Oh guys, I'm going to take off my sweater because I'm getting extremely hot in here in my room. Oh, that's so much better. Whew, I can actually breathe now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take the glass panes out again, and then place the glass panes again 3 tall on this opposite side of the snow block. So place 1 more row, so it should be 3 tall. And then come across the top with the snow block. And then come up from here. Actually, don't come up from there, I'm sorry. I'm looking off a picture from my Mansion Community World because this is where I made this house originally. So I'm trying to make it as close to that as possible. So then from here, we're going to come back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we're going to fill these in with glass panes as well. Again, make this 3 tall. So place another layer. Then come across the top with the snow blocks, just like we did before. Now we can come up and make it like that. And I forgot to place 1 glass pane, so we're going to do that. So far, we should be looking like this. And then what we want to do now is we are going to come back 10 from this pillar. So after you went up this next block, you're going to start as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have that. Now what we want to do is from this 10th block, come out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then come out 10 again. This counts as your first block, by the way. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have that. Now from here, what we're going to do is we are going to come straight back from here. So come back around 15 to 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So it should be 20 blocks long. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do more windows kind of like that, but this time they're going to be not as tall. So 1, 2, a block of snow, 1, 2, block of snow, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3, there's going to be 5 of these windows. So do this 5 times. So we're at 3 windows right now. Let's do this a fast way. So 3, 4, 1 more should make 5. So we should have 5 windows just like that. Now we're going to take our snow out and come up 4. So from this first block, this counts as your first block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be 5 tall altogether. So do that on all 4 pillars. Or how many pillars do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillars. So we actually have 6. So they should be all 5 tall. Because like I said, the first floor you're going to have 4 blocks of headroom, which means that the floor is going to go on the 5th block. So then make 1 more pillar. So far you should be like this on this side. And as you can see, we have 5 windows that are 2 wide by 4 tall. Then we're going to fill these in with glass panes just so we can get these out of the way. Oh, didn't mean to place that one there. Just like that. Almost done. 1 more window to go. And boom. So now you can see that we have some of the windows right here. Then what we're going to do, we're going to fill all this in until it gets up to the even with the windows that we just made. So this wall should be 5 tall. Almost done. So much fun to make houses. Well, only 1 more to go. 1 more row. Alright, so there we go. So far you should be looking like this with your house. Really simple. We're almost done with the base of it, so you can get an outline of your house. And then actually what you want to do is with this piece right here that we extended out 10, you want to make it come even with the back window over there. So it should come out maybe 3 more, and then go all the way across until you meet up with the other side. So it should come up and meet perfectly with that corner right there. So now you have an outline of your house, and this is how big your house is going to be. So as you can see, it's a pretty big house. It's not a mansion like that one, but it's definitely a decent sized house. So now what we want to do is up until this corner, we're going to fill all this in 5 tall again with the snow blocks. And alright, so we're 5 tall right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our glass panes out and place them on this piece that's coming out. And you're going to have this come all the way out to until it's even with the first one you placed. So it should be perfect just like that. And then we're going to come up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Then make an outline so now we know how tall our windows need to be. So just like that. And now we want to fill all this in with glass panes and just finish off the window. So we're almost done with this window. Only 1 more row to go. It kind of is hard to place glass panes sometimes. There we go. And gotta find the center. There it is. Alright, so that window should look like this. You can see it's all basically a window. It's all just one big window. And then just fill all this in with snow blocks until you get to the other side. So it should be just like this. And so just fill in this wall until it's 5 tall. Only one more row to go after this one. Then we can start working on the second floor. Alright, so there we go. So as you can see, this is the base of your house. This is how big it's going to be. I just hit my hand. That didn't feel too good. Ooh. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to make another window. And this window is going to be it's going to start right here. So 2 blocks up from the door. And then on the 3rd block, you're going to take glass panes out and put them right there. And then, let's see. So the next floor is going to be 4 tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to just get our outline of how tall our floor is going to be. So it should be this tall. Then we want to do, we're going to make a window just like that. So as you can see, we cut out these 2 pieces. So if you didn't catch what I did before, 2 blocks up from the door. Then on the 3rd block, you're going to get rid of the 2 blocks right there. And then you're going to go 4 tall, because this floor is going to be 4 tall, not 5. Then you're going to make a window just like that. And then what we want to do is you want to come back from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to come back 4 from that block. Then have this go all the way up until it's even with the top part of the window. And then come out 2, 1, 2. Then go up. And now we're going to make another window. And this window, we're going to make this part of the floor right here real quick. So we can lay down the windows. So just going to get all this real quick. I keep hitting my hand. Alright, so there we go. Then, let's see. This window, it's going to... This part extends out farther. So, for the top row, or for the top floor, you see how this part's even with this one down here? We're going to extend this out 2. 1, 2. Then have that go all the way out until it's even with this part. And you see it comes out a little bit farther than the top. Only 2 blocks. So now what we want to do is we want to take our glass panes out and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to place 9 glass panes down. So then you want to stack these up. It should be 3 tall. So it's 3 tall. Then we're going to come over the top with the snow blocks. And then we're going to turn this. So this is going to come out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then place a piece of snow. And then come up 4. And then come all the way across until it's even with that. So you have an outline of your window. And then fill all this in with glass panes. Just like this. So far, your house should look like this. Now we're going to finish making this side. So as you can see, we have all this space right here that's just open. All you're going to do is just fill all this in until it's even with the top. So one more layer. Oh, there you go. So now you have the front of your house done. So stay tuned for part 2, guys. Go watch that. So if you want to finish the house, go watch part 2, that is. If you don't want to finish the house, don't. Just keep extending it. But if you guys want to finish making the house, go watch part 2.